Lions TV reaction to the permanent signing of Josh Coburn from Middlesbrough. This come about as a bit of a shock, really, in some ways. I know we were interested in him, but I thought we didn't hear too much news. I know we tried to get him permanently back in Jan, but yeah, didn't really see it coming. Came right out of the blue. Bit of a shock. And the price figure as well. We're talking, there's mention in excess of 5 million. And my first initial thoughts were 5 million for a player that spent a lot of last season injured. But you're hearing this in instalments. There's a certain part up front. I can't remember the exact figures. And then add-ons if we go up. That to me says a lot. The add-ons that if we go up. So all of a sudden, other teams, whether Middlesbrough have said this or we've put it forward, but for us to mention add-ons of getting promoted shows we've really come on and where we're looking to go. And they actually believe that we can possibly go up. So that's a massive thing in itself. But still, I'm sort of on the fence with this one. I do believe he can add stuff. He's young. Is he 21, 22 maybe? I might have that wrong. But he's a handful. He's a handful up top. And we see him a few games last season, him and Ivanovic play together up top. Another thing I thought is it's a lot of money for us to be spending on a striker. Does that mean we're going to consist with two up top? Because if we're playing one up top, for that money, Coburn ain't going to be a backup. He's going to want to be starting. If we decide to play one up top, does that mean the end of Mahalo? Could he be going places? Only way I can see it working is playing the two together for that money. Do I think it's, some parts of me think it's a bit steep, but as I say, he's young. We know he can do it in the Championship on his day, as long as he stays injury free. So it could end up in the long run being a good bit of business, because there's a lot of room for growth there, a lot of progression, but yeah, still seems a bit steep to me, but who knows? It could work out to be a great bit of business if he hits the ground running next season, strikes up a good partnership with him and Ivanovic. So yeah, let's just wait and see. Let's not jump the gun too early. But yeah, I think it's a good signing. We know what he's all about. We know he can do it at this level. And to get a player that you know can score goals at this level and is proven in the Championship, it's going to take big money these days. But yeah, 5 million, I started to think, oh, where's this money come from? Is it secret Saudi investment? Is there something going on there already? Who knows? But yeah, I'm happy with it. Yeah, let's just see what everyone else thinks. Let's hope he can do the business next season and push us onto the Premier League. Come on, you Lions.
Lions TV. So my take on the Coburn signing, I think if we sort of just break it down for the reasons of the player, I think is good for something we haven't got otherwise. Big target man, strong, holds the ball up quite well, does like to put himself about what I've seen. I think there's a couple of incidences, like I think against Palace he did really well to sort of hold off defenders and sort of draw fouls. I think that's not something that we've seen since Morrison. And then on the Morrison thing again, I think his first game he played, he absolutely smashed someone down the side and just refused to pick him up or say sorry. And I think that was, if anyone's read the Michael Colvin book, Family, I think that was a turning point for Morrison himself when I think we lost 4-0 to Wickham. They were saying that he hit one of their centre-halves on the side of the pitch and picked him up and said sorry, and Jacket had an absolute go at him and said, like, you know, next time you do that, if he says anything, tell him to off, and you'll do it again. So I like that little physicality. I think like Mihailo's got a better touch, like technique, but I think Coburn's got a better touch under pressure. And again, I think, if you're looking for someone that can hold it up, he gave Mark Gay quite a tough game at Palace when he was riding up there by himself. So physically, I like the fact that we've got someone that's sort of a target man. So now I just need to get him fit. We've got a good mate of mine, and I see him in my local just after we signed him, and he said, like, you've got a really good young player there, really good player. Look after him. It's just, cracking player, just gets injured a lot. So Stevie just went, just look after him. So I'm glad he's with us now. So get him on the pitch, and I think, what we see at the back end of the year where he was linking up with Mihailo, I think that's something that we can really get excited about. So medical team, do your thing. Strength and conditioning team, do your thing. On the basis of the club stature, I think it's great to see that we've actually identified the player that we like, got him, paid the money, didn't haggle, just go and get him, rather than penny pinching. The figure, I know people are throwing it around, but look, proven striker, championship level, got experience, scored goals last year when he played. Actual raw goal scorers, 25 goals a year, they're going to come at like 15 million. Look at the prices that Peterborough have charged. Ivan Toney, I think, was it 9 million, 11 million from League One. I think Madger from Sunderland a few years ago was saying it's like 7 to 9 million going to go to Bordeaux. So actual proper high-end goal scorers can go for a lot of money, especially in this country. So I've got no problems with the fee. Maybe the record will get broken again, but who knows, we'll see. But as I say, good intent, gone and got it done, put the money on the table, brilliant. I don't know whether it's a case of we are just going to go for broke with a 3-year cycle on the finances, or maybe we've just held back, that we've got a little bit to go and not be worried about it. The new model of getting young, do you know what, if we're in trouble, we'll just sell a couple next year and then reinvest and go again. So good for me. I like the fact that we're not going to be priced out too much now. Like someone's going to be going for $1.5 million and like, ooh, I don't know. So step up for us. We've got to be big time, puff our chest out, little old Millwall and all that. Where the money's come from, as I said, I don't care really. Is it the Fleming money? Is it the FFP? Whatever? Is it an unknown investment source? Don't really care. But good to see it coming. Let's go for the future. And everyone's got their opinions on it, I guess, just like the football kit, new kit. I like it. Let the arguments begin. Come on, you Lions.
Lions TV reaction to the news, which we found out yesterday, which was come completely out of the blue, random, that Josh Coburn has joined us on a permanent transfer and for a club record fee of 5 million. Like I say, completely out of the blue. No one had any inkling to it. And it was nice that a signing's actually just gone completely under the radar. But my thoughts on the signing is, do you know what? When he went back, I was actually pretty gutted, thinking, I wish we'd sign him permanently. And I thought, we was talking to each other in the Lions TV group chat, saying about Coventry are in for him. And I know there was interest from other clubs. But I was actually half gutted, thinking we're going to miss out on signing him. So where we have signed him permanently, I know he was actually a Neil Harris loan signing at the beginning of last season. But I'm sure Neil Harris wanted to sign him permanently at the time as well. So for us to actually get him permanently now, I know he was injured for the majority of last season. But when he did play, I felt he was very much a handful for defenders. And I know that a lot of fans are probably, a little bit unsure about the signing of him. But you know what? As soon as he left the club, I was actually pretty gutted that we didn't have the chance to sign him permanently. And I was looking forward to the fact that we could sign him in the summer. And now we have signed him. I'm actually really buzzing with it. Whether the fee of 5 million, I feel like that's could be quite steep, but you never know. It could work out to be quite a cheap transfer fee in the long run. I would have probably gone for 3.5 million, top whack. But to have signed him and to have made that statement, it's a statement of intent. And I'm buzzing to get that one over the line, because even when he did play, and you'd think with him and Ivanovic, when they both played together, because they're both over 6 foot, and they're not both the quickest of players. You think it wouldn't work, but it actually does work when they play together. I feel he's very much a handful. He's like a classic number 9 striker, where I think my dad said it before, he reminds us very much of Richard Sadler. He gets himself about. He's not the most mobile of players, but I tell you what, he is. I think he's going to be a really good signing. And hopefully next season, should he stay fit, fingers crossed, that he can get in 15 to 20 goals. Why not? And yeah, for us to do this and break the bank, looking forward to seeing what he can do next season. Come on, you Lions.